Next, we have Eastern Nagaland Sumi Student Union to take the stage.
Students Union, but before they come to the stage, I would like to translate about the folk fusion song that they're going to present today. For generations, our ancestors were entrained by traditions and rituals that dance in the shadows, myths and legends enthralled. Hang hang ho, hang hang ho. Let the message of Christ be declared, a roll of darkness where fears unfurled. But now the light of Christ have arrived, bringing peace and hope, a new birth to thrive. The chains of animism will be broken as the power of Christ is spoken. Head-hunting darkness will cease as love and peace increase. In Christ we find our refuge strong, a future bright where love will belong. Ladies and gentlemen, next participants are the Kemmingan Students Union.
Request Kenya Students Union to take the stage.
we should continue with the series of competition after a while. Ladies and gentlemen, our Shri Beni M. Lamtu, Honorable MLA Gautam Nagaland, he is a notable
have become a part and parcel of our daily life. We as humans, our hunger to explore new grounds, our urge, our enthusiasm to seek knowledge, to seek education, has got us so mixed up in this modernization that I believe we have forgotten something that is very dear to us. Something so valuable that has been passed down from generation to generation from our forefathers. I'm talking about our culture, that is our identity, our folk, that is our history. We are getting lost in touch with our art, culture, and traditions. For that, tonight, I'm very thankful to the ENSF and all the federating units for organizing such kind of event and such kind of folk fusion night, where we youngsters, we get to learn and educate ourselves about our rich culture and heritage and traditions. We as Nagas, our culture is our identity. That is what defines us. That is what makes us unique. That is what makes us different from the rest of our mighty nation India and from the rest of the world. Like I mentioned earlier, we youngsters, in our urge to be in a modern world, to seek knowledge and to seek education, we have lost touch with our rich history and tradition. But tonight, you have been given a platform where you will get to learn the cultures of all the different federating units. So it is my request, my humble request, to all my student friends who are gathered here tonight, this evening, that we should not forget our roots. Remember to uphold our art, culture, and tradition, our rich history, which has been passed down from generation to generation. Learn it, seek it, keep it safe, and pass it on to our younger generation. Yes, we are living in a very competitive world. Education is also very important, but we should not forget our roots. It is our duty, it is our responsibility to keep our culture, tradition, and customs intact. So this evening, as we share this platform, I'm sure the young students will get to learn a lot of different cultures, which is our rich history. Learn it, keep it safe, and like I've mentioned, pass it to our younger generations. With that in mind, the government of the day, under the almighty and visionary leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Nifiryu, he understood the importance of culture, of preserving our Naga traditions and culture. That is why the government has set up and come up with Dharma. We are all aware of that. Using the platforms set by Dharma, we have seen many young artisans from our eastern region also becoming a part of Dharma. But in days to come, I want more youngsters, more young generations to come up and make use of the stage provided by the government, where we can showcase our rich culture, heritage, and tradition. With that being said, with these few words, I wish this 8th ENSF Cultural Fiesta Come General Conference 2025 a grand success. I hope, pray, and believe that God will guide us through this congregation as we seek knowledge, as we seek intellectual. God bless ENSF, God bless us all. Thank you, and Kuk Nalin.
Sir, like I said earlier, you are. I know our judges are also anticipating to look at all of you to have electrifying the Poem Student Council. But before I call them in stage, I like to translate about their song. O descendant of the east, the children, we are the descendant that dazzle in the east, linked to a perpetual flow of a stream, an arbor that bears beautiful blossom, to stand tall alongside peers and equals. Today it called for our solidarity, so come, let us be united. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please call upon on the stage the Poem Students Council.
we have witnessed is POM Students Conference, not Council. We're so sorry. Among lab station that's POM's Student Conference. United Sangam Students Conference. Their lyric stands: existing in wilderness, living like a stranger. This is the day we come together to celebrate and rejoice, dance and chanting. With that, I'd like to call upon United Sangam Students Conference to take the stage.
the Decare Students Union, and the lyrics goes, "Oh decare in darkness, oh lived for many years, rise up and shine, reach out to the whole world, oh no retrospection, no stopping." Ladies and gentlemen, the Decare Students Union.
Too young to come to realize that I should have bought you flowers. I should give you all my hours. But I hate the chance. Take you to everybody, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby is dancing, but she's dancing with another man. My pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways. 'Cause you feel strong, never loved you to walk in my life. Now I never get at the mess I made. Oh, and it helps me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers. I should have given you all my hours. I take you to everybody, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby is dancing, but she's dancing with another man. Thought we had, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, trying to apologize for my mistake, but I just want you to know. I hope he buys you flowers. I hope he holds your hand, give you all his hours, and he held the chance. Take you to everybody, 'cause I remember how much you loved the things, to all the things I should have done, and I was your man. To all the things I should have done, and I was your man.
The Shy Shoe, music in the soul can be by the universe. With that, Miss The Shy Shoe, please take the stage.
War is not freedom over my shoulder. I see a cut. Oh, for my family, reason I'm breathing every road. Thank you.
Miss M. for my poem.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. Your shadow betraying me, getting louder now. Can you hear it? They're going. Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all shine of thousand spotlight, all star still from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. All the close to the this hand can hold the room a little, never be enough, never be enough. Thank you so much.
Winner for the folk fusion competition is. Alright, is the Cognac students. Congratulations to all of you. We had a wonderful night. Congratulations to all the winner Cognac students coming in and home. You guys did so well, and also to the rest of the participants. It's okay, you guys did well. Shall we clap for the, what do you say, the losers also? Alright. Okay, thank you so much. Tomorrow we'll be having a marathon race, which we'll announce later.